is Kelly.
This is Kim.
Welcome
Sorry,
to
I'm
the
shifting.
Skinny. She's like, I gotta
Shifting.
Welcome to the Skinny. Today, because we did it, it's today. It's
Yeah,
Saturday.
it's actually Saturday. We're actually early.
We're early. At the Weight Watcher scale, I lost, and I was a. We'll be careful.
Sorry.
I lost 1.2.
Woohoo!
Which
how the heck did that happen?
That was not expected.
It was not intentional,
That
clearly.
was not intentional. I have no idea. I think
Which my stuff was not intentional.
I actually think it might be explained by what you did, because I did the same thing.
True.
Last week we both ramped up, or the previous week we both ramped up
Yeah.
and ate our weeklies. This week we ate our weeklies, and I lost 1.2, which never happens. So maybe your shaking up was my shaking up, and I
Well,
lost weight.
I had a good
Because
weigh-in.
it's my lowest. I'm
Yes.
at 134. It's my lowest
So
weight.
I continued what we talked about last week. I continued to stick with those weeklies.
Yeah.
And I feel like I really have shattered my plateau because I lost 0.8. So I am now down 110.4.
0.4.
So I
awesome.
finally hit the 110 mark. So
Yeah.
I'm feeling excited.
I think it was a lot of the experimenting and the
I think
suggestions
so.
that everybody made.
Yeah,
Did we-
thanks everybody for everybody saying, hey, why don't you try eating more of your weeklies or doing the Wendy plan. I didn't do any of those, but I did take the suggestions about
eat more weeklies.
eating more of my food.
Yeah, we've always said to shake it up, and also, like shaking up, like eating less carbs one week,
Yeah.
eating your weeklies,
Yes.
just doing something really different than
Yes.
from what you're doing.
So what I'm going to do to shock my system this week is, and I'm experimenting because it could go awry,
could.
but I'm experimenting, is I am going to just now do what I was doing before, do my 26 and maybe do half my weeklies. I'm going to start at half because usually I do 8 to 10. I'm probably going to do actually half of them. And I'm going to just see where I land.
So you're gonna do half of your
Instead of all of them,
weeklies
just
instead
half of them. And just kind of play it by ear and see how my week shakes out.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. I feel good about it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, we were talking today too about spring. I mean, it's spring. Yesterday here it was like 80 degrees and beautiful and sunny and fabulous.
Yep.
Of course, today it's overcast and 60 something, but hey,
I'm
that's
sorry.
just
I'm
Cincinnati.
leaving over to get my coffee because we need to share. We haven't
Oh.
shared.
Well, we have shared our puppy.
No, we have not.
Well, we talked about getting a
Did
puppy.
we talk about our puppy
We
last
talked
week?
about our puppy. We didn't talk details
She's
about the
super
puppy.
cute.
Well, they're all super cute. We just haven't picked one yet.
No, I
She's
know.
in a puppy pile.
I'm in a pup. I did. We'll say we shared a picture on Instagram.
Yes, but
But if you don't have Instagram, I want you to be able to see what they look like.
They look like I'll tell you what they look like. They look like a bunch of chicken nuggets.
They look like a pile of puppies.
Pile of chicken nuggets.
There were 9 girls and
Yeah.
2 boys.
And
So needless to say, we are getting a girl because that's just what we're used to.
yeah, because
'Cause of our
I miss my
last.
girl. But this is mom and babies.
Mom and babies.
Isn't she beautiful?
The last picture,
Mommy's
the first
beautiful.
picture Kelly showed you was them at 12 weeks old. Not 12 weeks, 12 days.
12
Sorry.
days. 12 days.
But yeah.
They're super cute. They're cute little chicken nuggets. Well, anyway, summer's coming.
Yes.
But we're starting off here at spring. Here's the kickoff to it all.
Uh-huh. With a new baby.
With a new puppy that will keep me moving. But it's a perfect time to start really thinking of it. When you think of spring,
Yes.
what do you think of? You think of renewal, and you think of
Getting out and
change
about.
and excitement, and your mood elevates. I mean, that's a huge part of it. And so that's what I think
Yeah.
the plan is. I mean, you gotta stay motivated. We talk about that. That's the big thing. I think everybody out there is always looking for motivation in this journey, because that's the hard part.
It is the hardest part, probably. I think that.
How do you stay motivated?
Because it's something you have to do for yourself. Even if you have to go find something that motivates you, you're still doing the
You're
work.
seeking.
You're
You are.
seeking. You're still having to put the effort in to go find what motivates you, or and that sometimes is the hardest part.
Yeah.
So and when your journey has gone on a long time, and mine's gone on a long time, and it's going to go on
Forever.
longer. It's going to go on forever.
Forever.
I'm always going to need to search for things that excite me about it and things that keep me going.
It's spring. It's almost
Spring
like it
always
was
does
created
it.
for us.
Yeah.
I mean, it's created for all of
Definitely.
us people who are on this journey to lose weight, because it's a time when people get out. You get out and you move and you do more things. You don't hibernate like you do in the winter. And there's all of that. There's bike riding and visiting, parks and zoos, and there's all those things that really do force you to move, even though it doesn't feel like moving. You are. You feel like you're just doing stuff. You don't really realize you're exercising.
Well,
Which is great because I don't want to feel like I'm exercising.
No.
I just want to do it.
No, because cleaning is my cardio in the winter, and the rest of the year cleaning is my cardio. That's how I work. That's how I get my steps in and get my stuff in.
Except for the springtime when I can ride my bike.
Well, now I can ride my bike, go to the zoo, take walks in the park. We live right next door to a very large cemetery. That's very park-like. It's the park.
Yeah.
And so I can go walk in the park, and I'm really excited. I'm so looking forward to it.
And there's just the mood elevator you get with spring. And that's the first little step. You know, you're like, my mood is elevated. I can go out and do the things that I love that I couldn't do because it was cold and snowy outside.
It was 80 yesterday, and for us, that was like magic.
It was magic.
I mean, today it's raining.
It kind of teased
67,
me.
But you know what? I was able to wear sandals to go away, and I was so excited. And tomorrow it's going to be 50 in the 50s, but then we're going to drop down to 39 Monday. But then we're going to hang. Then we're going to hang around the 50s, low 60s. So I just need to embrace it. We're closer to it actually being really coming for summer. We're getting closer and closer.
It's coming, and
it is,
and it's a time to start.
It is
really thinking and reassessing and making plans. I'm excited for fresh fruits and vegetables and all of those.
And
things
we're going to have
coming.
A little four-legged pitter-patter of feet to make us go take them on a walk. So that is exciting too.
Talk about an animal. Standard poodles have a lot of energy. Ours had so much energy, she went to puppy camp. But we took her to puppy camp because we at the time, we weren't exercising.
We were not, physically
by the time
really
we
able
were
to.
Losing weight, she was very old.
She was very old by
but
then.
she still wanted 2 walks a day. They were short walks, but she wanted 2 walks a day.
Her walks were about 10 minutes twice a day at that point because she was so old.
But still, we were moving, and it was the beginning part of our journey. So, I kind of equate her. We put her on a diet when we went on one. When we went on Weight Watchers, the poodle went on Weight Watchers, and she lost probably 7-8 pounds, which she needed to lose.
And she was perfect.
She was a little bit of a big bone.
She was at her goal weight.
Yes, she was at goal weight.
So I'm really excited to have a new baby. I was a little, not sure how I was going to feel because it's been it's been, 3 years? It's been 3
almost
years.
3 years.
Almost 3
August
years.
will be 3 years.
So it's taken a while to get here. So I knew this was right when I found out. She sent a picture. I found out that she'd had her puppies, and I didn't feel panic. Yeah. I just felt excited.
Yeah, we got a good list. We've talked about names before. We have, and we've got we'll say different names than you've probably heard from before. We like because they change.
The top name right now, currently, is Bijou.
Yeah. We like Bindi. We like Elsa. We like Stella. We like a lot of names, actually.
But we're going to wait and see her. We get to pick her out. We get to actually the first pick after the breeder. So
4 weeks.
Since we've been on the list, right? We'll get to go, I think, the second weekend of May. Yeah. And we'll get to actually pick her out. And then 2 weeks later, we get to go back and get her.
Yeah.
So we're really excited.
I'm a little nervous. I'm baby proofing right now.
Yeah, we are baby proofing. So we have a table back here. We've got something rigged because we're going to do what we do with our last dog, clear this room and have a crate back here and leave the crate open. We just are it worked really, really well for us with our other dog. And
6 months of baby proofing like this.
For this back here. So, because we just don't want to keep her in a crate all day when we can give her a crate and for her comfort when she really wants to be in there, and she'll have more space if she wants to play.
We're weird.
We are weird. It's all about the baby.
So let's talk about this. We have several people have asked us over time what we do for our skincare. And I will say, more than anything, I'll say sunscreen, sunscreen, sunscreen.
Liquid, liquid, liquid.
And I say sunscreen. She says both of them.
Both.
Huge.
I go to the dermatologist. We go to the dermatologist. Each of us do every 6 months.
We do.
We also get a body check every 6 months.
A family history of skin cancer. Our grandmother and our dad both had skin cancer. I have had skin cancer on my face. Sometimes you probably see a discoloration over here. What I have is a white spot. Literally there's no pigment because it was removed. And I cover it, but sometimes you can see like there's just off camera you don't notice it so much, but on camera I can tell you can see it.
I can see if I really
that there feels like a patch, and it's me covering that white pigment up. And because it looks really, it's completely white, no pigment. And so I'm very careful. We're both very uber cautious about skincare, and I think
about sun.
I think everybody should be. Really, sunscreen is your friend. It will help you. You will age better.
Yes.
Your skin will feel better. It's just, and it will protect you and save your life.
And
potentially.
I will recommend to everyone, go see a dermatologist, even if it doesn't run in your family. As you get
never
older,
seen a dermatologist,
go once a year.
Please do it.
Just
Just
the
once.
check. They do the body check. They make sure there's nothing that should not be there.
Yes.
I highly, highly, highly recommend it.
Because I think about what I had was a very slow growing skin cancer, but had I not done anything about it, it's near my brain. It's on my face. So very, very passionate about sunscreen and really considering taking care of yourself.
And going to the dermatologist.
So I want to share, what's the product that our stepmom gave us?
Yeah, all of these products are ours. This is not something anyone sent to us or anyone wants us to share. This is out of our house, what we use, and we're a simple people.
Been using it for years. But let me preface this by saying, to take off our makeup, we both do that every night.
Yes.
We use the wipes that come in a pack, and then
it doesn't matter. I've used generic, I've used Olay, I've used Neutrogena, I've used Meyer brand.
Whenever we're in a store and realize one of us we're out of these things,
and sometimes
either one of us will just pick
currently
one up.
I'm using the big Costco one just because I got a big box and I didn't have to go hunt for it.
Yeah,
I got a huge amount of them.
The goal is just to get our makeup off.
Yes. Now, our stepmother is Korean, so she kind of introduced to all of us girls, I guess it's been a year and a half, maybe it's 2.
Yeah.
This product, and this is what we use as face wash. And I get it at Amazon because you can't find it anywhere else. So the Korean store, unless you have a Korean store in your neighborhood that carries it, and the one here is not carrying it right now. So I ordered on Amazon, and it's here pretty quickly. I pay, I think, like $8.88. The price will fluctuate.
Yeah.
I think the most I paid for it's $10 for a tube, and it lasts forever.
It does.
It's made by Etude House, E-T-U-D. So you can see that on the bottom.
I thought it was E-T-U-D-E.
E-T-U-D-E, sorry.
Yeah.
And if you just go into Amazon, if you want to try it, and just Google Korean baking powder wash,
And put Etude
you
House,
can't miss it.
it will come up.
You can't miss it. And what I like about this is I have redness, and it has really kept the redness down. And when I wash, I do the neck and I do the chest.
It has a little bit of a grain to it, so it's a little bit of an exfoliator.
It's like a cream.
And we're both very sensitive skin.
Very.
Her in particular.
And I will say, you only need like a line this long.
Because it will.
And you put on wet hands. It foams up. I wash, cover everything, and rinse. And I love this stuff.
It's the best.
I'll never use anything else. And it's not anti-aging. I don't use an anti-aging face wash.
I do, however,
this has been better for me.
An anti-aging moisturizer. And I've used Olay moisturizers all my life. I mean, as long as I remember I've ever been using a moisturizer, I've been using Olay.
Yeah.
Started using Total Effects when it came out because it's the 7-in-1. It's really, it's for aging skin. And I love it. I think it keeps my skin more even. It's not expensive. I mean, I got at Costco for
and it's a big
$29.99, and it's a big one. Sometimes I pay that for a little bit smaller one. I love it.
And what I will say about it too is you can find a smaller container like this cheaper.
Yeah.
But when you push it just gives you
it controls
the amount it gives you at a time.
And what I love too about it is there is a sunscreen. That's a must. Usually sometimes they used to make a 30,
they did.
But now all I ever seem to find is a 15, which is a plus because at least there's a 15 in it.
Yeah.
But
I have to use another sunscreen as well underneath it.
Yeah, and because I prefer 30 if I can get it for my face.
So I'd rather and sunscreen, honestly, whatever I can find for face that's on sale.
Neutrogena,
30, whatever. It just has to be a 30, and I just look for whatever's on sale and grab it, honestly.
One of the things that we did early on in our journey, we decided that we were concerned about this because 1, we're aging, and 2, we were overweight.
Yes,
so
for a long time.
How do we keep this? How do we get this to jump back and not just sag? So Strivectin.
Someone had suggested this a long time. Somebody we knew had suggested this. I can't remember who it was.
I think it was at a party.
It was at a party. I think it was too.
To somebody.
And this I found at Amazon, or I think not Amazon, Marshalls or TJ Maxx, really good price.
Really cheap, because if you go,
and it's like
it's a cream. It's a neck cream. But what we used first initially is a roller. It's called Strivectin, and it was neck and a neck roller.
Carries it.
And you would squeeze, and you would roll it on your neck.
But it also, when you squeeze it controlled the amount, and you didn't need a lot. Yeah.
And what I liked about
$90, I think.
It was like $90, but I think it lasted us like a year. We used it, and it lasted a long time.
Yes, we
and
got
we just
every bit out of it.
We did, and we used that.
And that was it. I just used it for that 1 year.
And then
I kind of felt like it really helped.
We bought this on sale when we saw it, and I use it occasionally. It's not something I use every day anymore.
Nope.
It's just occasional.
Nope.
But I think it really, I see a difference.
Because that was a really big worry for me.
From how I felt at the time, I felt really concerned about that this was going to be a lot of sagging skin, and I felt like it helped.
And granted, if I needed to, if surgery had been something I was going to have to do, I would have done it.
But I feel now with that, I mean, I really do feel like it helped a lot.
I do.
And I felt like I could see real difference in over a period of time.
And I do think the fact that we drink so much helped a lot too.
Agreed.
That helped a lot.
Another one that we use
I like
occasionally.
it.
I prefer the Olay, but at nighttime, especially in the winter, I get really dry. We'll use it's called Number 7. Target.
It's a Boots brand,
which is a UK brand. But at Target carries Number 7, and it's like a cream.
I think that one's the advanced one, so it's for advanced age skin.
And
they
it's
have different lines.
So at night,
if you're younger, they have different lines.
Yeah, and it's inexpensive.
It is I think that was $24.99 or $20 something like that. Yeah, and so it really wasn't that expensive.
And you know how the winter your skin gets really dry. This is like a cream at night you can put on your face after you wash off your makeup.
Well, and I will tell you, with all their different lines, like the advanced to the regular, they have a day cream and a night cream both.
Yeah.
So in all of theirs, if you go kind of explore the Number 7 in Target, it has.
I think we randomly pick either one up because it doesn't matter, because it's just so it's thicker, and I think it does at night, especially like summertime. I probably won't use this at all.
I'll probably stick with the
It'll just be this, and then wintertime will roll around and I'll add that back in.
So yeah, we're simple when it comes to the skincare. I don't think you really need to spend a lot of money. I just never, the only thing I really made my investment for was this Trivectin.
Right. And that was at one time, and I don't feel like I'm continuing
maybe
to do
in a couple years as I start to get older, maybe I'll do it again.
I think I would.
I
would do it.
I will do it again, I'm sure. But it's nothing I feel like I've had to keep using.
Right.
But drink.
But I will say, and I know I keep going back to the Olay because
you do love it.
It's been a long time product. Like, when you find something you love, I've been a long time user. These are people who've done it for a million years, and
there are phases where I don't buy it and I use something else. And Kelly's like, "That's what I want."
Not me, man. Not me. I don't care what you.
Well, I'll use the other Olay, and I won't necessarily use because I can sometimes find the regular Olay Daily Moisturizer at a 30.
I think any Olay product is good because to me these are people. Olay has been around since our grandmothers were around,
and we do live in Cincinnati, P&G world.
Yes, but
so
it's a good. It's just a good product.
It is a good. I've liked anything Olay I've tried.
So let's talk about a little bit of food. The other day I said to Kim, I said, I'm craving nuts. And she was just like, I said, remember how when we were growing up, our parents always had nuts in the house.
Yes.
And I thought that sounds really funny though, because we're a bunch of nuts.
Yeah.
But we always had nuts in our house.
Dad always had peanuts.
Yes.
And my mom always had mixed nuts.
Always.
And we always pick out the big fat Brazilian nuts. We'd always pick those out.
Love them.
And we would pick out the macadamia nuts. My mom would get mad because she loved those.
Yeah, so we love every nut. There's not one that I don't love.
No.
And it's because as a kid, we were eating mixed nuts.
To eat raw, I don't prefer walnuts or pecans. I'd rather eat them in things.
But
I will eat them raw.
I'll eat them anyway.
But walnuts, for me, I prefer them in things.
Yeah.
Especially.
They're so good.
But everything else, bring it on.
Oh, best everything. So
I miss peanuts with my pizza.
That sounds weird.
I know that sounds really weird.
It's the salty.
When we were in elementary school and it was pizza day, they give you a little tiny cup of peanuts and raisins on the side. And the peanuts especially, that saltiness when you're eating your pizza was just the best thing ever.
Yeah. So anyway, I went on a search. I was like, I know there are 100 calorie packs of almonds. I know those are out there. I've seen them in the store. I just, my body, I think, was, that's the thing, listening to your body. My body was craving it. So I was like, okay, I need to buy some because my body is craving these for a reason. And they're good. It's good for you. So I went out because I was looking for the 100 calorie packs I knew they made. And I saw that there was a dry roasted.
I love dry roasted.
Instead of I was going to get the natural that I knew I could find. And I was like, oh, I'm buying that because I love dry roasted.
Me too.
So they're really good. And they're 3 SPs for this pack. And what we also did is we crunched these up.
In the pack, I took my Weight Watchers, my serving spoon, because it's got that thick head on the back.
Crushed them, and we put them in our sugar-free brownies.
Just sprinkled it on the top of the sugar-free brownie pan
And baked them.
They look delicious. I can't wait to have one.
Delicious. But my body was craving them, and they're very good. I love dry roasted. I love any nuts. I mean, because our house was full of nuts, man.
One
Always.
That's true. Yeah, Mom did love
holidays that. Even worse.
My mom, I remember having. Do you remember this? The big tray, especially at the holidays.
Oh yeah.
There was always a nutcracker in our house, which she would have the walnuts and not the walnuts, the almond. Was it walnuts? Walnuts. So you could crack. Yeah.
And other nuts, but we would actually have them year round.
Yeah.
But in the holidays, it would be like a bigger tray.
Oh my gosh, she would be all kinds. She would have nuts and candy. That was a real big thing for Mom.
And
it's funny.
Yeah. But anytime I see a mixed nut can, I think of my mom. Anytime I see a can of peanuts, I think of my dad.
We should get a little Planters peanut
totally
tattooed on me.
Just the identifier, man.
It is the identifier. As you guys know, I love the caramel Premier Shakes. That's my fave. And I drink them every day for the most part. Every once in a while, I'll deviate.
Weekend me. I'm a weekend girl.
Kelly only drinks them on the weekend. 30 grams of protein, love them. Well, the new one is cookies and cream. And delish.
It's chocolate.
I like it as much as I like the caramel. It's delicious. It tastes like an Oreo.
Yeah. It's chocolate in the color.
It's chocolate. The color's chocolate. It's like chocolate milk. Unfortunately, only place that people have been able to sign the big packs of them are Sam's.
Yep.
So I had to have somebody get this pack for me because I have a Costco card. So I obviously get the caramel. I'm waiting for Costco to get on the bandwagon. But I will say, Sam's only has the 12 pack. Costco carries 18 pack, which is why I kind of have the Costco card.
But a tip for you if you think, oh my gosh, I want to try a new flavor of Premier Shakes. Go to Walmart, buy a 4-pack, try it, because then you're not out all the money.
I know, but I'm still saying the 4-packs are like
they are expensive.
$6.99, $7.99, or $8.99. They were expensive.
But go in with somebody.
That's true. Go in with somebody if you really want to try it, because you might hate it. Because the bananas and cream, I hated. And I ended up giving half the box to someone else. But go get with somebody in your Weight Watchers meeting and says, hey, there's 4 of us. There's 4 in this pack. Let's get together, divide it up, buy it, try it. That's true. Because they do have a new one I hear called Peaches and Cream, but I haven't seen that one either.
I would be afraid to try that one. I would be afraid to buy a big box.
I would be afraid to buy a big box of that one. This one I knew I was going to like. I just knew I was going to like it. And I do.
Okay, and we have something else to try.
Yes,
we're going to try this.
Kelly is not very happy about this.
Yeah, because I'm going to say this. I do not like ranch dressing.
No. And well, we love Skinny Girl products because, oh my gosh, dressing is really tough for us. And we can get a free dressing with Skinny Girl, 0 points. And the poppy seed, I could drink with a straw. Somebody in my meeting turned me on to it. And the honey Dijon I love too.
Yes.
And so somebody in our meeting kind of got us on them.
So
and they're fantastic.
She put some in here,
but put some in here. Is that enough?
No.
Okay. I did all the opening because opening these things is a pain in the keister.
I'm going to tell you, I do not like ranch dressing. I've never liked
like ranch dressing, but I don't love it. It's strong.
I've always thought ranch dressing was okay.
Strong.
And then I had an experience with a taco salad and ranch dressing, and I never ate ranch dressing again because it gags me.
Okay.
The smell makes me ill. I will do this, but I might need a drink.
Just don't throw up. I have coffee over here.
You don't like it? I don't know that I can do this then.
You won't like it.
Okay. I'm not doing it.
I won't make you do it.
I know. I'm like...
I am going to eat this though because I need to get the taste out of it.
Actually, the smell is making me gag. But I don't like ranch, so I can't speak to the flavor. What's wrong with it?
It's sour.
Sour?
It's
somebody
sour.
like sour?
No.
You don't think it's just a bad batch?
No, it's sour. It's that strong, like, you've had like a sour ranch that doesn't, it's not like subtle, it's more of a kind of ranch.
I don't like that though. You just don't like it. Okay.
I don't like it.
Thank you for not making
and
me
we love it. And we love Skinny Girl stuff. I mean, I love. They need to get a Caesar. Oh my God! As soon as they get a garlic Caesar, I am on it.
A Vidalia onion.
Or a sweet Vidalia onion. Oh, I would be down with that too.
Yeah.
But yeah, that one.
Not so much.
But like I said, we're not huge. Like, I'm not a huge ranch eater. I like it. So I thought I'm going to try it because I love their products. Yeah. And I've never been disappointed in one of their products. Yeah. Kelly hates it, so I knew she probably wasn't going to like it. But no, I don't like
the smell even. But I have bad moments with
bad
ranch. No. I just have bad associations. I had this taco salad one time, and what the place did, and I didn't realize
it's a local place.
And
they're famous for their taco salads.
They're famous for it. They buried my salad in this ranch dressing, and it was the most horrifying experience. I was just like, I can't.
And you never, I
couldn't eat
ranch again.
I hadn't had a ranch since.
That's been what, 7 years, 8, 6, 7? No, it's been probably about 5. It's been 5 or 6. Because
my gag reflex works when I even think about ranch dressing. Not doing it.
Okay. Well, some people said too, they miss us sharing some of our favorite things.
Well, I just today,
speaking
of spring and just the excitement of the
something new
season, I bought a pair of jeans today. They're boyfriend jeans, but aren't these cute? Yeah. I love the stitching on them, the little appliques.
And
that's very popular.
I like the leg cut too.
And there's some on the low end on down here. So at the low end down here, up high up here. I love the little boyfriend cut, and I like that the little stitching is in. It reminds me of our teenage years.
It does.
It reminds us, or like when we were in middle school and stuff, when everything was like stitched in the 70s. Or like, we were elementary and early junior high probably, and 70s when everything was stitched and patched and stuff, and that's a big thing this year, and I thought it was really pretty. So
well, Kelly bought the size that I needed because I can wear the same size, which is really super exciting.
They're a little big on me and fit her perfectly. But they don't have a smaller size, so I'm putting a belt on.
I ordered because I got a belt on, so they're shipping to me. So one thing about Macy's, as I tell you, if they don't have it and you want a certain size, they'll get it. Order it for you.
Yep.
And they'll send it to your house and it doesn't cost you anything.
Yep. Yeah.
So I love that.
Yeah, the jean is very relaxed and soft.
It is.
And which I think is probably the reason why I can wear a smaller size in this, but I don't think they make a smaller size. But they're so relaxed that I think you would probably wear a smaller size on this than you would normally wear.
Yes.
Because they're because I was like, I could go a size down, but they didn't have it, they don't make it. So I was just like, oh, okay, these are relaxed jeans.
They are.
So you know how relaxed you can usually wear a size down.
When I will say they're on sale.
They're Macy's. So
40% off.
They're cute.
Style & Company. 40% off today, and I had a 20% off coupon on my email. So if you've got a Macy's. I found these last week because I went to the big Macy's out in Kenwood, which is a big location for us. And I was on the hunt for something specific. And that was a navy sandal.
Never
know how hard it is to find a navy sandal right now? Oh my gosh.
Well, it's always hard.
It's always hard.
Although there was one year that was really popular.
Yeah, one year I would see. But I have a hard time finding a pair of navy. They look black, but they are actually navy. And I love the chunky heel.
Me too.
And this just made me feel like spring.
They
were best part on clearance.
Really big on clearance. And they make nude and black. And we couldn't find her size.
I was trying to buy the nude too. They only had one shoe. They couldn't find the other one. I was so disappointed.
Yeah.
But this makes me feel like spring is here.
Yeah.
So
I'm ready.
If you really need something to kind of pump you up, maybe go buy a pair of jeans or a shirt that's maybe a little small because you can pump you up to get you into that by the end of the season or partway through the season so you can wear it. Or get some new sandals to kind of get you push to get to spring and enjoy it. It's coming.
It's coming.
It is coming.
So we will see you next week.
Later.
Bye.
Bye.